going on, people? So I decided to make a quick video. We're going to talk about Paula Deen. Lately, she's been getting a lot of backlash due to the racist comments that she made, and she's losing everything left and right. She's lost her endorsements. She's lost her restaurants. She's lost her show with the Food Network, her deal with the Food Network. So I mean, she's definitely going through a very hard time. She's tried to do some damage control by posting an apology on YouTube, and there's been a lot of reactions on both sides, both from the left and the right. Some of these reactions are very, very polarized. Some people feel very strongly that the backlash that she's been getting is excessive, despite her racist remarks, and some people feel that she deserves everything she's getting based on what she said. Now, I've read the comments that she made, and personally, I was never really a big fan of Paula Deen, simply because I felt her food was never healthy. But I do feel that the reactions that she's been getting from her corporate sponsors and from some people on the left are a little bit too excessive. I definitely feel that her words were very inflammatory, they were very racist, and they have no place in a civilized society. I definitely feel that. But when I look at Paula Deen, I see a woman who was a registered Democrat. I see a woman who has hired minorities to work for her plenty of times, not in low positions either. I'm talking about giving them some really nice jobs and paying them good money. I see a woman that has never really given me that impression before. Although there were stories and rumors that she was racist, but there was never any substance to the rumors up until recently. But I still feel like, yeah, she deserves some backlash. She deserves some reprimanding. But I don't think she needs to lose everything. I don't think she deserves to be kicked out or any of those things. If I was the Food Network, I would have given her a suspension. I would have suspended her for several months and, stop paying her for a while until she learns her lesson and then take her back or something. But I don't think that she needs to lose everything that she's worked for and everything that she's built based on her ignorance. Because while there are a lot of racist people in America that really hate black people, that really hate minorities, I don't feel like her comments came from a place of hate. I feel like her comments came from a place of ignorance. I feel like she never really bothered to educate herself past her southern upbringing. She grew up in a place where there wasn't really much diversity as far as opinion. She grew up in an era where all of those things were okay, and she was probably surrounded by a whole bunch of white people who felt the same way as she did. So she never really got the chance to learn how to really view other people in a respectful, humane manner. And I also feel like she made those statements based on that ignorance. I don't think she realized how people really would have felt and how people would have reacted. I think she felt like people would understand that many of those comments were made at a different time. But unfortunately, she didn't realize the nuances that come with public relations. And even if you've done things in the past, it's wise to avoid opening any kind of worms by mentioning them. So I'm not trying to defend her. I'm not trying to defend her comments, because I know I'm going to get a whole bunch of comments on here with black folks calling me an Uncle Tom, and then I'm going to get a bunch of racist white folks thinking that I'm on their side, and I'm not. I'm very much against racism if you've seen any of my past videos. I just feel like the reaction for her is a little bit excessive. I think she deserved a suspension. I think she deserved a fine. I think she deserved some time off so that she could actually learn. But I don't think she needs to lose everything just because of that, especially considering the fact that she's an older woman. It would have been different if she was like 19 or 20. I expect a woman that was born in a younger generation to know better. But from someone like Paula Deen, those comments are not really surprising. Nothing that she said really surprised me, because there's still a lot of racist white people that are older. So she just said it out loud. So I mean, that's my opinion as far as Paula Deen goes. Her comments were really messed up, and I just hope she learns from her mistakes, and I actually hope that she recovers. I hope that she manages to recover from this and come back a better person. But I don't think that I don't think her racism came from a place of malice. I think her racism came from a place of ignorance. And even though there's not always an excuse for ignorance, I think if a person doesn't know better, they should be allowed to learn from their mistakes, as opposed to a person who goes out of their way to do evil things, knowing fully well that what they're doing is completely wrong and unacceptable. So that's my opinion, but you guys tell me what you think. Feel free to comment, feel free to reply with your own videos. Do you think that she deserves everything she's getting? Or do you think she deserves a second shot? Personally, I think she deserves a second shot. But let me know what you guys think. Later.